All right, Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rekah, Quadash. I want to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom and salute to the hopefully elect, from the least to the greatest. So I've been hearing a lot. I just fired this one up through the spirit. I've been hearing a lot of noises, wars and rumors of war on this military, the mandatory military draft, So I did a little research on Google, and allegedly they're trying to push for a mandatory military draft because this thing, we getting closer and closer to this war, this third war. I believe it was Russia had just deployed some warships over to Cuba. Matter of fact, let me type it in. Here it is. Yeah, see, there you go. And it says Russia warships leave Havana's port after a 5-day visit. Okay, what are Russia's warships doing in the Caribbean? And we all know that, what's his name? Castro had connections with Russia back then, So this thing is heating up, That third war is coming, I guess I'll play a little clip on it, and then I'll get some scriptures. Is this? I thought this was on YouTube. All right, maybe not. Yeah, but as you can see, let me see. It says a Russian warship in Cuba are no threat. All right. Well, what they doing in Cuba then? So this thing is heating up, man. But let's go back to the mandatory draft. Let's read a little bit on that, and that'll be the video. Let's see if I can pull up an article. That's why I said.
Everyone said I wouldn't find a quality teaching degree.
All right, let's read a little bit of this. I ain't gonna cover all of this. I'm gonna just read. It says, what is a draft? It says the military draft, officially known as the Selective Service System, requires nearly all males, and this gonna happen. Well, it's gonna happen because we believe in the scriptures. We don't know when, but it will happen. That third war is coming. So it says it requires, the Selective Service System requires nearly all males, U.S. citizens, males, immigrants. Oh, see? And I said this a while ago. The reason why they are bringing all these immigrants up from South America and all over is to fight in that war. That was the play right there. So it says all male immigrants ages 18 to 25 to register with the government in coordinates with the federal law. The Selective Service System, which throughout the history, the last past 100 years, they were implementing this during World War I, World War II, the Vietnam. My grandfather, I found out that my grandfather fought in like 2 of those wars. I believe it was World War II, if I'm not mistaken, and some other war. It could have been, it might have been in Vietnam. It was one of them. I think he may have been too old for the Vietnam War. He might have, I think it was World War II, and it's another one, Korean War, something like that. But I know he fought in 2 of them, and there was a selective service going on, as well as the one in Vietnam. If you was around the ages of 18, hey, they had, I think they believe they actually selected Muhammad Ali to fight in that Vietnam War, but he turned it down. and they was trying to lock them up or something like that. That's coming back. So it says the selective service. It says 18 to 21 to register with the government in accordance with federal law. So it's law. It says the selective service system and the registration requirements of America's young men provide our nation with a structure and a system of guidelines which will provide the most prompt, efficient, and equitable draft possible if the country should need it. The official website explains the selective service is a government bureau separate from the defense of defense. So it goes into who needs to register and all that. Are women eligible to register? Hey, a lot of you women going fighting at World War III because y'all want to be equal to a man. So it says, let's jump down to this. It says, what if you don't register? According to law, it is considered a federal felony, punishable by a fine of up to $250,000 or prison terms up to 5 years. So you can go to. So they're gonna be locking people up that don't want to go. But we in this truth, we could use religious we could use religious excuses not to go to that war. Because who wants to fight a good movie? I told brothers the other day when we was at camp, a good documentary to watch is All Wars Are Bankless Wars. I'm not fighting in you elites wars. You know, first off, hey, we in this truth, so we not gonna fight Esau's wars, this devil war, you know, because we all know what it's all about. Yahweh Shah, in the midst of World War III, Yahweh Shah is coming back to deliver the elect, you know. So what we look like, we up there fighting in Esau's wars, because eventually they're gonna turn against each other and try to fight Yahweh Shah. That's how that's going to go down. Yahweh Shah going to destroy these motherfuckers in 1 hour. So it says it's a felony. Means you lose your right to vote and your right to own, possess, and use firearm. So, yeah, I just wanted to go over that. It said if you're drafted, you will automatically go to combat. So that's what it is. Let's get some scriptures. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. It says, and you will hear of wars and threats of wars or rumors of wars, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end will not follow immediately. It says nation will go, I got it in a New World Translation, New Living Translation. It says nation will go to war against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines, earthquakes in many parts of the world. It says but all this is only the first of the birth pains, which are more to come. Yeah, so we at the beginning of this thing that's about to jump off, right? It says, then will you be arrested, persecuted, and killed. So some of the elect going to be arrested, persecuted, and killed. You know why? Because we're not fighting in your wars, Esau. We're not fighting in your wars. So if that happens, happens, hey, keep the faith. It says, and many will turn away from me and betray and hate each other. And many false prophets will appear and will deceive many people. And that's happening now with these false camps. You got a whole bunch of false camps down these days. We believe the great millstone, we got the truth, the 100% truth. It says, sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. And this good news of the kingdom will be preached throughout all the whole world. What's the good news? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites. But it's all about the elect this time. The elect is going to be delivered out of America. America is going to be destroyed. And our kingdom is going to be set up. And Yahweh Shah, starting with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, all the way down to the least Israelite, we're going to be ruling in the kingdom of heaven. And this world was built for us. It says, and this good news of the kingdom will be preached throughout the whole world, so that all nations will hear it, and then the end will come. So once this word get out to all of the elect, that's when it's going that's when the Lord is going to send his son back. So I hope this is edifying. Yeah, that draft, even though allegedly, well, that draft is going to happen, but it's going to happen, but because they're in the talks of it now, the mandatory draft. And what's this for? It's for World War III. They're in the midst of talking about it now. They're going to implement that. We don't know when the exact time, but we know we close. So, till again, shalom.